Hi, I'm Kendra, and I'd like to welcome you to an all-new weekly insider from Christianbook.com. This week, our focus is on resources for fall Bible studies. We'll take an in-depth look at the following: the 24-volume Numa DVD set, First Place for Health, Max Lucado's Fearless Small Group DVD kit, as well as a quick look at the Bible study store at Christianbook.com. First, let's look at Numa. Emerging church leader Rob Bell designed Numa to spark conversation, connecting the Bible with today's issues. They're captivating and edgy and under 15 minutes, so they'll easily work with a younger crowd. The newest DVD in the series is number 24, Whirlwind, drawing from the story of Job. Let's watch a bit of this DVD.
But in this story, everything falls apart for Job. Much of his wealth is stolen. The rest is consumed by fire, and then in a tragic accident, his kids are killed. And then Job's friends come, and they sit with him, and they discuss what's happened. And they each have their opinions about why Job is suffering like this. And so they take turns, giving their answers and explanations, because that's what we want, isn't it? When we suffer, we want answers and explanations. We want to know why. Why do bad things happen to good people? And then, in the end, when everybody has had their chance to speak, God speaks.
You can buy all 24 Numa DVDs for $143.99. That's 54% off the retail price. Or you can also buy them individually for $7.99 each. Looking for balance in your life? First Place for Health is a great place to start. This Christ-centered health and weight management program began in 1981 with 12 members from Houston's First Baptist Church. The curriculum underwent a complete overhaul in 2008 with a new food plan based on serving sizes, a deeper emphasis on the 4 sides of health: body, mind, heart, and spirit, rewritten Bible studies, and more. It's now easier than ever to use First Place for Health. Although weight loss is most often the motivation for joining a First Place for Health group, the number on the scale is not the sole focus. Excess weight is often a warning sign, so the program's aim is to alter the way we think, feel, act, and approach life. Learning and applying disciplines that affect the whole person will bring about the balanced life that God intends. 3 underlying themes of First Place for Health are the Christ-centered priorities of Bible study, prayer, and scripture memory, choices for total health that address the whole person, body, mind, emotions, and spirit, and small groups that provide support and accountability. The First Place for Health member kit includes a member's guide, the First Place for Health book by Carol Lewis, 2 DVDs, Emotions in Eating, and Why Should a Christian Be Physically Fit?, Simple Ideas for Healthy Living, the Food on the Go Pocket Guide, a prayer journal, and a tote bag. The kit is just $79.99 at Christianbook.com. If you're looking to start a group in your church, also check out the First Place for Health Group Starter Kit. Now let's look at Max Lucado's Fearless DVD-based small group kit. Featuring Max Lucado in a relaxed living room setting, it addresses specific fears in 6 10-minute sessions. Let's hear a little bit from Max about overcoming fear.
You know, reading this can really get to you. Every day there seems to be more bad news, more reason to be worried. The headlines scream the same things: layoffs at work, slowdowns in the economy, downturns in the housing market, upswings in global warming. The plague of our day, terrorism, begins with the word terror. Fear, it seems, has taken up a 100-year lease on the building next door and set up shop. Oversized and rude, fear herds us into a prison and leaves us there. Wouldn't it be great to leave it all behind? I'm not just talking about hiding your head in the sand and not reading the newspapers, but to really walk out on fear. Imagine your life wholly untouched by angst. What if faith, not fear, was your default reaction to threats? If you could hover a fear magnet over your heart and extract every last shaving of dread, insecurity, or doubt, what would remain? Envision a day, just one day, where you could trust more and fear less. Can you imagine a life without fear?
The small group kit includes the DVD sessions, a resource guide, and a CD-ROM with a facilitator's guide, and other helpful tips for leading a fearless group at your church. The kit is just $21.99 at Christianbook.com. Last, I'd like to invite you to shop our Bible study store. You'll find over 4,000 Bible study resources at Christianbook.com's amazingly low prices: DVD curriculums, paper-based Bible study guides, resources from best-selling Bible study authors including Kay Arthur, Beth Moore, Max Lucado, and John MacArthur, and favorite series including Life Change from Nav Press, Life Guide from IVP, Women of Faith from Nelson, Interactions from Zondervan, and many more. Well, that wraps up this edition of the Weekly Insider. Remember that you can find all of today's featured products at Christianbook.com/weeklyinsider. Until next time, have a great week and God bless.